What's up, everyone? Rob Kress here from functionalpharmacy.com, and I hope you're doing well. On my way to work this morning, and I figured we'd do a little Jeep talk, right? Talking in the Jeep, not about the Jeep. Lately I've had a few questions come up to me, and I figured I'd help everyone clear the air on this, and it actually has to do with calcium and bones and stuff. There's a lot of stuff going around that calcium is not the primary nutrient, or maybe we shouldn't be putting so much relevancy on calcium and really be looking at magnesium, which is totally true. There are two macro minerals that play an integral role in our bone matrix, but on top of that, we also have to be looking at vitamin K2 and vitamin D. I think you could probably look at those as like the four core supplements for bone health. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about ratios. Because for many years, and I even learned this when I was first opening my first pharmacy, that there should be this ratio 2-to-1 of calcium to magnesium. I really want you to be wary on that. And the reason why I say that is because it's not true. The way it's coming across. A lot of times, what is it, the devil's in the details, or it's context versus content, and those words were actually brought up years ago by a French physician, but the intention was actually to say the ratio should be no more than 2-to-1. So for instance, if you consume say 1,000 milligrams, or say you consume 500 milligrams of magnesium a day, then you should consume no more than 1,000 milligrams of calcium. And that's all sources. And that's another thing I want people to realize. When they buy their supplements, yeah, you're buying on numbers, right? Doc tells you to go like 1,200 milligrams of calcium or something like that, but you got to consider your food sources as well. So that ratio should be no more. Why? Heart disease and heart issues. Research has shown that too much calcium, but we got to put this in here, a lot of times it's in relationship with magnesium, can lead to cardiovascular issues. Magnesium is an ultimate body relaxant. It's one of those tiny tweaks that goes a far way. It just makes you feel better, and it plays so many roles. Different types of magnesium matter. My favorite across the board, or generally, would be a magnesium glycinate. What they do is they attach a glycine molecule to that, which is considered a chelate. You might see that word as well. But that promotes further relaxation of our blood vessels, which we're looking for, a normalizing of our heart rhythm. Or on the other side of things, if we've got too much calcium in the relationship, then we're actually putting too much of a stress, and that's not what we want to do. So, a really short message today. Just want the take home for you to understand is that 2-to-1 ratio is merely saying no more than this, and one might consider higher. A lot of experts are actually suggesting magnesium should be upwards of 600 to 1,000 milligrams, if not more. And I know you might say, you know what, I take too much magnesium, I get diarrhea or something like that. Once again, it comes down to the source. The medical community, the conventional medical community, coffee break, has been kind of brainwashed to suggest magnesium oxide. And it is the cheapest magnesium form, but it really has the lowest level of absorption. It's like chewing rock. So on that one there, I don't recommend, because therapeutic levels are much more difficult to obtain before one would actually get diarrhea. So, look for better chelates, highly absorbable. Citrate's actually a better option if you're looking at general over-the-counter stuff, but then also look for quality. Remember, this stuff comes from Earth, and there are a lot of toxins in the Earth. Arsenic is a big one over the years that's been found in calcium, so you got to go with a product that's clean, and we make sure we're not taking that in our system. So, take home today. Be careful, not too much calcium, one. Always look at the amounts of calcium in your foods when you get your total amounts, and magnesium and all things like that as well. Consider magnesium supplementation. Consider high quality magnesium supplementation. One, for absorption, such as a glycinate, and two, also for quality, so clear of heavy metals. So anyway, I hope that helps you. I'm gonna sign out here, and I hope you all have a terrific day. Take care now.